Whoops, possibly. German vessel disguised as a British merchantman reported sunk by U-boat off the Azores. This is the Azoran, which is a terribly sorry about that. This is the Azores, I think. Well, this is Azoran, which is German. And we only just recently left that area. So, whoops, possibly? I don't know. Hopefully I won't get penalized for it. Hopefully. But I'll keep us going towards the eastern seaboard of the US. We are down one torpedo right now because I accidentally hit the fire torpedo button here because the pop-up for it didn't show up, so I thought it was possibly something to do with loading the external torpedo because the external torpedo wouldn't move around. But I guess it wasn't, and I launched a torpedo into the ether, unless that sunk the merchantman that they're talking about. I don't know. But I'll keep us going and I'll bring you back should anything else pop up, or should we find something else to sink? So I'll see you then. Alright then, that is a B-17 coming this way. So it is time to dive.
Minimum speed ahead. Periscope down.
Let's get under, guys. We don't want to tangle for B-17, especially if it's got bombs. We will not win that fight. That is not a fight that we will win. Maybe radar equipped as well, so... Although we didn't detect any radar signals. For an update where we are... We are...
Bearing 0.
Thank you very much. I didn't already spot that. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, we're heading towards resupply with an actual milk cow this time because it actually shows the U-boat sitting here. And that is where our resupply is. Which is 600 and something kilometers from Halifax. And just about 600 kilometers from Boston. Just a little bit close to the eastern seaboard there, guys.
Engage electric motors. Current depth 10 meters.
There we go, we're under. And he didn't come and attack us. So, we're heading towards the milk cow, we're going to resupply. There are reported contacts around, but I would like to resupply on fuel before we go chasing any of them, because we're almost at 50%. That way we don't have to worry as much about our fuel. But I'll keep us going. Once we resupply, we'll probably, I don't know, we'll decide then what we do. But I'll see you at the milk cow. I'll see you then. As you can see just there. Oh, that's a liberator. And that they were trying to attack us from the horizon, so that we can see them. Unfortunately for you, Tommy, we spotted you. Well, not Tommy, Yank. Oh, they're still shooting at us. Bugger off, please. Oh, please don't bomb us. Please don't bomb us.
Damage, sir.
Go away. Oh no.
Engage electric motors. Current depth 10 meters. Radar repaired, sir. New
Okay, that was a bit
contact.
lucky.
Warship moving slow, moving away. Bearing 118, long range.
Alright, looks like he's continuing on his course. Oof. Alright then. That was close. That's a little bit damaged. Stern ballistic tank. Other than that, we escaped and some periscope. But other than that, we escaped fairly luckily with no damage from that depth charge. If we'd been a little bit more accurate with that depth charge, that could have been the end of us. Alright then. Yes. You're supposed to have... Well, that's the U-boat. We spot him. I'm guessing this is our milk cow, except he's running away to the north from where we were supposed to meet up. So, I don't know. We're probably going to have to request another resupply and hope that it's not somewhere down here. And then if it is somewhere down here, we have to go down here and then patrol somewhere over here. So I'll see if I can catch up. If not, I'll go and request another resupply. And then we'll head towards that. And so I'll see you then. Hopefully no more liberators try and depth charge us to oblivion. Welcome back.
Flooding tube 1 wird bewässert. Closing tube
We've
2
got
wird geschlossen.
another contact. And we're closing on hopefully what will be our actual resupply. Because the other one just kept on running away. Now we just gotta quickly identify her. Okay, 12. No. No, she's missing the double. There she is. Alright, so let's take that. She's at 6.5. 6 3/4. Go with 6.5 for the mast height. There we go. She's got a height of 29.2, which puts her right about 1,800 meters. Somewhere right about there, because it was under. Next we need the timer. Set that there. And let her run through. I don't think she's going very fast though. We have not yet made it to the next resupply ship because the first one kept on running away.
Magnetic detonator switched on. Magnetic detonator switched on.
This is a deep draft. 8.9, so let's set to 9.4.
Set to 9 meters.
That should hopefully detonate underneath the hull. Well, actually set it to 9.1.
Depth set to 9 meters.
Alright, so 44 seconds. And a length of 136, which is right there. But they're going just about 6 knots. Okay, not super fast, but she's still rolling along. There's 6 knots. Now drop that. And go on bow. I'd say somewhere about the 70 range. Lock that in. We'll take another range reading. Now she's at 7.5. 7.5. 49.9. 9.2. 1,550 roughly. There we go. We'll lock that in. Wait for her to come on a little bit more until she's closer to 90. Then we'll launch. Actually, she's at roughly 80 there. That looks like 80. Magnetic. Set it to fast. We'll aim for right under her boilers. Hopefully they'll break her hull in half. We'll flood tube 2 just in case, but we won't launch it unless it's needed. Tube 1, goes.
Closing tube 1 wird geschlossen.
Let's keep tracking. Let's select tube 2, just in case it's needed. Of course, at that depth, the torpedo... Oh, wait, it does still give off a wake, but it's very small. Looks like it's tracking very nice. Now it's not wavy, so the magnetic detonator should not go off. Unless it enters a magnetic field. Which will hopefully be underneath this ship. Where's the torpedo at now? I've lost the torpedo. Well, there it is, I think. Nope, that's just a wave. I have well and truly lost the torpedo. What does the map say?
Torpedo is a dud, sir.
Ah. Torpedo is a dud. Well, we'll set this to 9.1.
Set to 9 meters. Magnetic detonator switched on. Magnetic detonator switched on.
Alright. Put tube 3 just in case.
Tube 3 wird bewässert.
Tube 2 loose.
Tube 2 fire. Closing tube 2 wird geschlossen.
Tube 3 will set as a impact. Just in case the magnetic detonator on tube 2 also fails. Of course, it may have ran deep at the last moment, which would explain why. There is zero. Let's not lose track of the torpedo this time. Ah, and there's the torpedo being a dud and going off. It may have ran deep. That would explain why we lost track of it. Because there's a 6.1 failure rate at this time of the depth keeping gears on torpedoes. At least the German torpedoes. Yeah, she's not running deep this time. It actually looks like it ran ahead. Is she turning? Oh, she's turning now. That explains that. And she heard the explosion. Right then, on the surface.
Blow all ballast. Half speed ahead. Blow main ballast. 8.
Alright, come on guys. Get her up.
Left planes. 2 degrees up.
Battle stations. And the deck gun firing at will. Deck gun go for the water line.
Yes.
Let's bring us about a little
Running on
bit
both diesels.
in order to keep us
Making
inside.
7 degrees to port. Knots in this weather. Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
First shot was a miss. It's a little bit choppy out, so that's understandable. That was also a miss, but it's getting closer. Max speed is 13 knots for him, so we can still outrun him if need be. There we go, that's a hit. And send that one as well. Just over the mast. Or the funnel, not the mast.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
Now let's go and close in. Get some shots on target. It is definitely a little bit choppy out. What's the weather like?
Right away. The weather is improving.
8 meters per second. That explains the choppiness. Light fog as well, and it's going on nighttime. Explains why we had some difficulty spotting her. Weather conditions abruptly changed for the worse. He's got a spotlight on that aft pedestal. I don't think he's got any guns, which is nice. 8,000-ton ship with no guns? Okay, I mean, maybe at the later stages of the war, but when the Americans actually, get into the game fully. Right now, no guns? I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Come on, guys. You really need to do better than this.
Full speed ahead.
Unless I misidentified her. I think that's right. Oh, well, we'll find out once she's sunk. That may explain why the torpedo missed as well. Are they still on the deck gun? Man the deck gun. Over. You guys, you're not shooting for the funnel, you're shooting for the water line. That's closer. You're getting hits, that's what we need. Again, getting closer, but not quite. I'm gonna go down and see if we can't get this on. Ah, we ducked underneath the water long enough that they went off the deck gun. There we go. She finally figured out what's shooting at her. And send that. There we go. That's a nice hit. Well, I can't see very much because searchlights. We're scoring hits. Actually, she's moving this way. It's coming about slightly. There we go, deck gun crew is back on the ship. Deck gun, not the ship. I mean, they should be on the ship.
Half speed ahead.
Slow down a little bit.
Rudder 15 degrees to starboard.
Come about a little bit. Stay on the deck gun, please, guys. Oh, we got a fire. That is always good. Let's switch to armor piercing for a little bit. Try and put some holes into her. Come on.
Rudder 10
Got a nice underwater
degrees
hit.
to starboard.
It's a good thing she doesn't have any guns. For being a ship
Rudder
this large.
3 degrees to starboard.
Come on, guys, get on the deck gun. Put some shots in very nicely. And send it. There. Well, we need to actually reduce the range that we're aiming at because we're basically at point blank range.
Rudder 0 degrees to starboard.
At this point, go back to high explosives because we can't actually aim low enough to hit the water line. Unless the gun dips like that. Let's put another one right there.
Slow speed ahead.
Slow it down a little bit. Another shot into there. More shots in. Let's just go back to the armor piercing. I think we can now hit. Oh, they went off the deck gun again. Come on, guys, stay on the deck gun. I think we can now actually hit below the waterline. Yeah, like that. There we go. We're far enough away that we can actually score hits there. Come on. Reload. Soon we're going to have to turn again just in order to keep the deck gun bearing. Let's put some holes in her front. That way her forward momentum will push more water into her, hopefully.
Rudder 3 degrees to starboard.
I mean, that's more straight into her bows, but I meant lower into the bows.
Half speed ahead.
Like that shot there, that was a good shot. Has she sunk? Nope, she's not sunk.
Rudder
Another
1,
nice shot.
6 degrees to starboard.
Which basically just keep on circling her. And popping her full of holes. Until she sinks. So I'll probably end up breaking things off fairly shortly, unless she sinks right now. And then I'll bring you back for when she's sunk. Or I may not. I'm not sure. I probably will because it's going on 17 minutes, so I'll see you after she's sunk. Well then, she just went. So, secure the deck gun if you wouldn't mind, boys. Please and thank you. Where are you going? No, don't point that at me. Okay, good. You're bringing her around. Don't know why you didn't go the other way, but sure. While we're here waiting for them, let's plot our course back towards where we're supposed to resupply. We may or may not. Why are you guys pointing over there?
Prepare for course change.
Hold on, I'll go and set the deck gun. You want something done, you gotta do it yourself.
Returning to course.
Yeah, no, that was the last shot that we took right after I let you guys go was actually the shot that sunk her. So I'll keep us going towards our resupply ship, and I'll see you then. So as you can tell by the map, we are RTBing at this point, simply because all the resupplies we're getting, which are all these marks, they're all U-boat resupplies, which don't work. Straight up, they don't work. Because you get there, the U-boats just run away, and you can't interact with them. So I've been trying a lot of times to get a actual ship resupply, because we did come across a tanker, but we haven't gotten one, and we're at the point where we have to go slow speed ahead to even have a chance of making it back to base any faster. We won't make it back across. So I am calling it here. We're at 50% fuel exactly, and we're now heading back to base. We did get a couple ships, so it wasn't a completely wasteful patrol. We did get 3 ships. I mean, would have liked to sink more, but that's your luck sometimes. You just can't sink as many as you want sometimes. So I'll get us back to base, and I'll bring you back should anything attack us along the way, but if not, I'll see you back at base.